Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a special video. We're going to call it an ode to Penman hats. This is my Penman hat collection. We have, I don't know, 10 hats here, all made by my friend John Penman. He's got his own line of hats. You can get one for yourself at penmanhats.com, and we're just going to go over some of the different kinds of hats that you can get from him that are in my collection here. I would like to start off by saying pictures and video of these hats do not do them justice. You really need to have one in your hand and feel it and see it for yourself to really appreciate how amazing these hats really are. But I'm going to do my best to show you how cool they are in this video. We will go through these hats one by one, so let's get started. Up here we have Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark hat. This one is 100% beaver, one of the earlier hats that I got. As you can see, it's gotten quite a bit of wear done on it. Some of this I did myself with Fuller's Earth Dust, and some of it has just been accumulated from multiple adventures that I've taken it on. It's gone to Disneyland with me several times, Universal Studios, an Oregon Trail road trip that we went on a couple years ago, some spring break vacations, lots of different stuff. So this has seen a lot of action. One of my favorites to take out on the road with me when we go and do fun things. This one I wear around town quite a bit. This is an Indiana Jones Temple of Doom hat. Now if you notice, the brim on this one isn't quite as wide, and the pinch is different for those of you that are not indie buffs out there. And this one is made of 100% rabbit. There is a difference between the beaver and the rabbit. I can't say I prefer one over the other. If you look at his website, the beavers are a little bit more expensive. The feel of them is very, very different. So it's really a preference thing. Again, if you have the chance, go to his shop and take a peek at these hats. They are really, really amazing, and they all come with a nice liner in here. But, yeah, moving on. This one is one that John offers. It's called the Seaplane hat. This is going to be his granite color in beaver. And this one, as you can see, looks a lot like the Raiders. It's just a different color as far as the brim and the crown height and all that good stuff. This one here is a one-of-a-kind hat that was made for my wife. John swore up and down that he would never make a pink hat, and my wife conned him into doing it. And this is the hat that she picked. John picked out this band himself and the design, and yeah, my wife loves it. This one also sees quite a bit of action, as you can see from the brim. If you don't like the way the brim is shaped, these are very easy to reshape by hand if you like. You can also use a steamer to help shape the brim, or you can take them to John and he will help you out with that. So again, that's this hat. This is a rabbit blend, by the way, for this particular hat. This hat is a prototype that John made when he was experimenting with a different felt for his hats. As you can see, this one's quite a bit floppier than some of the other hats that I've shown you so far in this video. And this one has the very traditional Raiders turn in it as well. I really battered and dirtied this one up because I wanted the Cairo look for this hat, because I just felt that that was the hat that really symbolized what this one is all about. So yeah, nice floppy brim on this one. He doesn't sell hats that are exactly like this one. As I mentioned, this was a prototype, but you can get one that's a lot like it. This is one that my wife got that is basically what became of that prototype, and as you can see, the brim on this one is also very floppy. I believe this is a Temple of Doom style hat. And again, the Penman Hat logo on the inside, and the nice soft brim that's very flexible. These are very prevalent on his site now, but they weren't at the time. But really, really nice hat. Moving on, over here, this is the Crystal Skull version. Kind of a blend of some of the other hats as far as the crown height, the pinch, and the brim, and all those things. This is the hat that I'm actually using for the movie that I'm currently filming, Indiana Jones and the Golden Plates, starring yours truly. Whatever we want to say it.
What is it made of? You missed the last two.
Okay, this is a Beaver Blend. These, I believe, are also a Beaver Blend. I'm not entirely sure. You may want to check with John on that as far as the flexibility. I think these might be a Beaver Rabbit mix. I think they're 80% Beaver and 20% Rabbit. Again, not sure. Might want to check out the website for that.
And even though they're really flexible, they're very durable as well.
They are just as durable as these other hats are.
And very comfortable and soft.
This one, again, was a prototype at the time. You can now get them off the website. This is a Clint Eastwood Man with No Name Spaghetti Western cowboy hat. I provided this hat band, and John did the rest, including the nice edging that this hat has, which you can see in the movies if you look very, very closely. This is a rabbit felt hat, by the way. And then we have the one that really sticks out, the Tracy, or as I call it, the Dick. This is the exact color and felt blend that was used in the Dick Tracy movie, and I am a huge Dick Tracy fan, so as soon as I went into John's shop and saw this hat, I knew I had to have one. It was a couple years before I was able to get it, but now I have the entire Dick Tracy ensemble, the whole cosplay and the coat that matches his hat and everything, and it's pretty darn cool. This is a rabbit blend for this hat, by the way, and actually one of the cheaper hats that he has on his website, so if you're interested, this one is a bargain. And that concludes the Penman Hat Collection at this point in time. This is early 2018. Who knows, we may get more, but this is what we have for right now. So, yeah, if you have any doubt at all about the quality of these hats, don't. These are the very best hats that you can get on the market right now. I would highly suggest that if you are considering buying one, you put your doubts aside and buy one today, because they are amazing. They also come in really cool hat boxes. I don't use the hat boxes because these hats are just too cool to be stored in a box somewhere. So I have them out on display for anyone to see that comes by for a visit. So anyway, that's my video on my tribute to Penman hats. And you guys take care, and I'll talk to you later. And cut.